if I ask you a few questions for a podcast?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah? Do you know what a podcast is?
No.
No, it's just an interview with a random stranger. Do you mind if I sit down with you for a few minutes? Yeah?
What channel am I going to be on?
It's just on Spotify. Do you know Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
No, what on the
No?
TV or it's not?
Nah, not on the TV. It's on like social media, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, I can show you really quickly. Do you listen to Spotify at all ever?
Not really, I don't even know. I only listen to Brad W or Gold 104.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Good stations. Unfortunately, I'm not that big
No,
yet,
no
but
worries.
no, it's all right. It's just a podcast, which
Yep.
is basically self-published
Yep.
audio
Yep, no
that can be listened and downloaded any time. So
Yep,
I just
no.
like learning about people's lives. And
no worries.
yeah, if you don't mind. My name's Rin, by the way.
Mine's Damian.
Damien. Pleasure to meet you, Damien.
Meet you.
Beautiful. Who's this?
That's Blade.
what?
Blade.
Blade? Hello. Hello.
Say hello. I never play.
So, Damien, I'd love to know, to start, if you could, well, obviously strangers just met here on a beautiful
Oh yeah, I don't
Wednesday?
Mind meeting strangers. Yeah, on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. It's not raining and it's pretty good view and cast and all that sort of stuff. So I just enjoy the walk and the people that are here and the atmosphere and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I follow Collingwood in the AFL and
Must be spewing about the Nick Dacos news.
yeah, I am spewing about that. Yeah, 6 weeks we're out for and 3 weeks Nathan Murray's out for, so
Yeah.
hopefully he'll be back for the finals. But I don't know about Dacos, and I just hope we have a run with Geelong tomorrow night.
Should be a good game.
Yeah, it should be it.
I'd love to know, I'm not sure how long it's been for you going to parties or anything, maybe
Yeah, I went to a couple of parties. Not last year because the COVID was on.
Yeah.
And it buggered a lot of people up. Like we're all in prison, and now that we're lucky that we've been released on after the COVID and all that sort of stuff, and just get out to meet a lot of people and do a lot of walking around and exercise and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, beautiful. So if you were to go to a party, say tonight,
Yeah.
how would you introduce yourself to a stranger?
I just get to know them a bit more before I go out and meet them and stuff like that. And I'd take a couple of friends if they know them and enjoy myself that way.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's what I do.
And what would you tell them about yourself? Like, how would you introduce yourself on a
I'd just
personal
say
level?
my name's Damian, and I follow a lot of sport, the AFL at Collingwood, and I follow cricket, Melbourne Storm in the rugby and golf, and I do a lot of walking and bike riding and all that sort of stuff, and like meeting people. So that's what I do in my spare time.
Yeah, beautiful, Damien. Did you grow up in Melbourne, or where are you
I
from?
grew up in Damian.
Dandenong?
Yeah, and I was a gypsy when I was a young kid, but now I live in Fairfield at Heidelberg Road.
Yep.
I've moved around all my life, so...
I just said the gypsies and moving around.
Yeah,
right.
gypsies are moving around, and I like Fairfield, and I used to live around here a few years ago and stuff like that, and I just know a few people around here. I just come for the atmosphere and all that sort of stuff.
Beautiful.
So, yeah,
I love it, mate. Thank you.
no worries.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 39 this year.
39?
Yep,
Beautiful.
in December.
Lovely. Do you think the generation now has, and our generation, I'm 30 myself,
Yeah.
do you think our generation has more opportunities or less than that of our
well,
parents?
Well, probably, I'd say about even, I reckon.
Even?
Yeah.
In what way do you think?
30-year-olds and young, like we've got more experience of what the younger people have got now in the generation,
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff. And like the 18-year-olds and that, they just going to school and finishing school and trying to get work and all that sort of stuff, and they're getting forced off on the dole and they can't get work and all that sort of stuff. So they should be out there to help them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about. I'm straight down the line with it. So yeah,
Beautiful, mate. I appreciate it.
no worries.
What's a period in your life where you maybe felt like you had no hope to continue on in life, and how did you overcome that?
Well, I've had a lot of up and downs relationships with women, and I sort of sorted it out and all that sort of stuff. Like I'm still friends with them and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just got put out of the workforce. I'm trying to get back into the workforce.
Okay.
Like I used to work for the council. Now I'm going to sort of do something outdoor work. Like I want to keep a bit occupied,
Yeah.
but it just keeps me occupied, becoming and meeting all my ex-friends here and the dogs and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and I just got to get myself off my backside and get down into a relationship and another job
Yeah.
if I can. So that's where I'm at.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, mate.
No worries.
What's maybe one of the biggest things that you'd struggle with, like you said, recently laid off
Yeah.
from work?
Yeah.
What's one of the things that maybe you've struggled with in this period of time that maybe you didn't think you would?
Well, sort of getting relationships back together and reacting and sort of mixing with more of my mates like I used to knock around with, and we sort of just split up our company and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I miss some of them going to football, having a few tinnies or doing a bit of work with them and mucking around, playing a bit of football and all that sort of stuff. So
Right.
that's what I like doing. So
Yeah,
I just
nice.
like keeping me occupied, like doing a bit of work outdoors for people and helping them out and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, and I just bought the 12-month-old dog there for $500. The other one passed on, so
Oh, wow.
that's a Jack Russell cross Foxies, and she's a little beauty. So
She's a beauty.
she keeps me occupied and on my feet all the time.
I love it, mate.
No.
What's something that you've been putting off in your life that maybe you need to get to, and why have you been putting it off?
Yes, we had a lot of bad relationships last year with the COVID. Like we couldn't get workforce, and we couldn't go to the garage. We had to wear masks, and we had to do all this sort of stuff, and everyone was just locked down. And I just hope, thank God, that we got rid of the COVID and we don't get it back again.
Yeah.
Because it's just been a nightmare and stuff like that. So, and just meeting my friends again and just doing a wine and a dine and all that sort of stuff. I want to go down to Torquay probably over the Christmas period after football and do a bit of surfing and fishing down there and stuff like that. So that's what else I like, and a bit of football and cricket. So that's,
Beautiful. Those things bring you joy, would you say, in your life?
Yeah, I do enjoy it really, and meeting people here like you guys and new people that say, oh, how you going and how old's the dog and all that, and I meet them and we just talk about stuff in general and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry for the people that are homeless around here that are camping on the grandstand and all that sort of stuff. But you talk to them and they just want to sort of do that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like they want to live out in the street and not get accommodation. I feel a bit sorry for them people.
Yeah,
like they got booted off the grandstand last year and they just can't. They just sort of sleep around here again and would want to just do what they do. So you can't do much about it. But they're pretty good people. They keep themselves. So that's what I like about them.
Thank you for sharing, mate.
No worries.
A couple more questions, if you don't mind.
No worries.
Enjoyed this. This is actually the first time I've done this as
No
to
worries.
a complete stranger in the park, so I really appreciate your kindness. Is there anything you specifically love to communicate about that maybe you feel like you don't get the chance to with people in your life? We've talked a little bit about football, but is there anything else that you have a passion for?
We'll just work out relationship, friendships with other people and meet new people and sort of wine and dining with them and just get to know them a bit more better than the ones here and all that sort of stuff. Just help them out and stuff like that, And what else would I like doing? I just like being out in the doors, doing a lot of walking, running, bike riding, stuff like that if it's not raining. But as I said, now the COVID's over, I'm happy about that for everyone and myself and all that sort of stuff. We all get back together. That's what I like about it. So.
Amazing.
Yep.
And so you're 39,
Yeah.
you mentioned. Would love to know what advice you might like to give, if you could, to your 9-year-old self, if you could go back in the future.
I'd done a lot of stupid things when I was 9 years old and got a few things with got into trouble with the school and headmaster at Northcote High and all that sort of stuff, and I grew out of all that sort of stuff. And then, as I said, I grew up in Damian, and then I've seen around here. I lived around here for about 5 years, and then I'm in Fairfield and just getting to know all the people out there and other stuff and just communicate with more people and stuff like that. They talk to me, I talk back to them. I haven't got a problem with them and stuff like that. I just want people to go forward instead of backwards.
Yeah.
That's what I want them to do. So, but I suppose you can lead a horse of water, but you can't make it drink because some of them do what you tell them and some of them don't. So, but I want to work out relationships with me women, and I want to get a job now and another job and settle down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what my aim is, play a bit of sport and just wine and dine and take people out and talk and all that sort of stuff. Go fishing and all that. That's good. So.
Love it, Damian.
Yeah, no worries. Yep. What else?
Thanks so much for your time today, mate.
Is there one more quick?
Appreciate it.
Think else or one?
We could probably keep going, but I'm trying to sort of keep these to maybe
no worries.
10 or so minutes, but I really appreciate it.
worries.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before I go? Anything?
Just wish you all your best for COVID, and just keep on what you're doing and doing the sort of thing, radio and all that, whatever you want to do. Just keep your mind occupied on other things. Just help other things out or whatever. Just go forward instead of backwards. So, but I've had a lot of relationships and I've done a lot of stupid things at school and stole a car when I was 12. I grew out of that, so I just grew up and just done my own stuff now. So that's good. All I want to do is just come around here and enjoy the sunshine and meet people, just go for walks and wine and dine and stuff like that. like I worked at the council for 8 years and I got put off, so I just want to get something else to keep me sort of occupied.
Yeah.
Like I'm into the cars and other sort of stuff, so I just want to get in the car game or back in the council or just do RACV or something like that. I don't mind driving, so I just want to do that sort of stuff. So
How long has it been since you've worked?
about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and they put us all off at the council, and then we ended up getting amalgamated and going somewhere else. But I don't know if any of them are still up at Collingwood.
Yeah.
So most of them have probably got a job somewhere else now, and I'm just trying to look myself, get back out of the deep end, into the deep end instead of out of the fry pan. So
Yeah. So how do you get money, if you don't mind me asking? At the moment?
I'm on New Start at the moment,
Yeah.
and I'm doing a bit of odd jobs for people,
Yeah.
like I'm doing lawn mowing and gardening, and
Nice.
just to keep the car running and petrol and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I drink a bit of alcohol, but I don't touch drugs or smoke cigarettes. And some of the people that I meet here are really deadbeats, like they want drugs or they want money or they want alcohol, they want to camp in your house and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes you got to watch some of them people, but I don't take them in, so I just sort of give them $5 if they want something. I had an episode the other day at McDonald's. A woman was banging on my window and she wanted me to buy a coffee, and I didn't have any in my wallet. I only had enough for a coffee for myself, and she sort of got a bit aggro.
Yeah.
And then the police got involved, and I don't know what happened after that. I just left, so that was up at the Clifton Hill McDonald's.
Yeah.
I would have gave her coffee, but I didn't have any more cash on me, so I tried to explain it to her, and she just got a bit aggro, and she was going to smash the window on the car, so I just left. So that's what I'm trying to say.
You do what you can, hey?
Yeah, you
With
can,
what you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Been a pleasure, Damian.
No, well, you have a nice to meet you. Thank you.